Welcome to the video tour of the Beneteau 343 Two Shoes Goody. The boat has a LP painted midnight blue hull that is finely detailed, as well as all the gel coat surfaces and most equipment on this boat are in excellent shape. You can see the Dodger center connector and bimini. Dodger has the sun cover on the isinglass when it is stored at the dock. The mainsail has a stack pack cover on it with lazy jacks and is mounted on a two-spreader aluminum rig, radar dome, TV amplified antenna, and wind instruments at the masthead. Delta anchor is plenty ample for the size of the boat, as well as the furling drum for the furling headsail. We have a large anchor locker, and as we open up the anchor locker, you can see the large storage space inside. Presently we have a cruising spinnaker in its bag with the anchor and rode stored below that. Electric anchor windlass in the locker. There's our furling drum. The isinglass on the Dodger is in excellent shape, beautifully clear and like new. The teak seats in the cockpit have a finish, and you can see the sailing seats, the outboard motor mount, and the open transom gate. Propane barbecue on the stern pulpit, and the other sailing seat in its stored up position. Very nice large cockpit on the 343. Here we have our instrument pod with the radar, GPS, and sailing instruments. We have a single shift lever control for the engine. The wheel is stored on the side when you're at the dock, and to go sailing you pivot or swivel it around into its sailing position. To move the wheel back for socializing in the cockpit to give a clear access through the open transom, we pull the pin on the wheel, rotate it around till it snaps into the side position, taking the wheel out of the way. The helmsman's seat can be lifted up, giving us access to the swim step. You can see here we lift it straight up, and as it goes up into its upright position, it now works as a handrail moving out to the swim step on the stern of the boat. Again, outboard bracket, the outboard motor lift mounts that the lift will get mounted into, swim step, and our swim ladder in its stored position, and our cockpit barbecue. All the halyards lead aft through halyard jammers to the halyard winch. Let's take a tour down below. You can see the interior is beautifully varnished, centerline table with drop leaves so you can eat on either settee. Large galley, stainless sink, and lots of counter space. As we look forward on the port side, we will see the long settee, the flat screen TV on the forward bulkhead, and as we move down the starboard settee, you'll see the long settee coming into the nav station with its electrical panel, stereo, and VHF. Just aft of the nav table is our control for the heat and air conditioning, and below that is our Xantrax battery monitor. As we move further aft, we see the head with its large stall shower with vanity, large mirror, and we have a electric flushing head. The forepeak has a large V-berth with shelving on either side for good storage in the V-berth area. As we moved aft, we go and we can see the flat screen TV and the stereo speaker in the main salon, and nice storage ahead of the galley and our galley. The companionway steps open up for full access to the engine, and as we move aft, we can now take a look at the large refrigeration unit and freezer with good cubic space to keep all your stores for the weekend or your refreshments cold. Good counter space, stainless sink, microwave, 2 burner stove with oven. And now we'll move back into the owner's cabin with good ventilation, side opening ports into the cockpit, a opening port in to the stern, and the bed is a queen size bed in aft. Here we have the cockpit cushions stored in the aft cabin. The engine is a Yanmar diesel, and you can see the impeller housing. And as we look in, we will see the reservoir for the coolant and the spec plates on the Yanmar diesel. And this boat has added a clear bowl sea strainer that's very easy to look, and you can see the kind of condition that this boat is in just by looking at that. Please contact Bill Peterson at Denison Yacht Sales for a personal tour.